Alrighty, I told you I wouldn't be gone back. I wouldn't be gone long. Let's hang out a little bit more as we are just getting ready for our next game. Check like things really quick. Okay. S2 center. All right. Ooped it. Let's go. That's all good. Welcome. Hi. We got 15 minutes till our game. Too hot. Also, hi, big doo-doo head. I suppose there's a classic 1v1, bro, if we need to kill time. We can watch AI battle it out. That's always fun. Oh yeah. That's always a good idea. Oops. I think I just resent some. Or wait, no. Mira, thank you so much for the tier 2 6-month resub. Oh my god. I was just like, wait, did I just resend something? Myra, thank you so much. That is awesome. I really appreciate that subscription and the support, my friend. I'm glad you're enjoying your sub and enjoy your gilded beard for 6 months. And your special bandit emote. I gotta close the window really quick. Okay. Whew. Thank you very much, friend. Just, that's insanely appreciated. Hi? Uh, 1v1, Final Destination, Fox, only, no items. Ugh. Yo, did you hear about, it's something H-Box? No, what is his name? Got a crab thrown at him after winning a Smash tournament? What is it? What is his actual name? Crab thrown at Smash player. Hungry Box. That's what it is. If you haven't looked it up, do yourself a favor and look up Hungry Box crab thrown or crab thrown at Smash player. It is very good. Oh my god. It's just so confusing as to why someone would have a crab at a Smash Brothers competition. Secondly, why would they bring it to throw it at a specific player? Or was it like intended to always throw? Oh my god. Brawl screen, please. Let's go to the rank screen because apparently that isn't gonna cause us FPS issues. I gotta say, Nvidia, your drivers, poo-poo. At least lately. Alright. More water. We just got tea left. And we're gonna get ourselves into match number 2 in just a moment. We've got coin flip coming up in 10 minutes. So we'll throw it to like a bandit screen during that. Or I think I'll just mute stream and then Hungry Box, aka H-Box. Oh, is it actually H-Box? You and Caldor should exchange hairstyle tips. Ha! Yeah, I was actually watching the stream and it happened. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. That's insane that like, yeah. 1.7. That is absolutely insane. What is the HOTS equivalent of that though? 1v1 Volskaya, 3rd points, Samuro only. I think it's 1v1 Lost Caverns, Lost Vikings only. I think that would be like the hardest right there. 1v1 the Lost Vikings. He was so pissed, and I totally. Oh, was he really? He seemed just like genuinely confused. I didn't see, at least in the clip that I saw, like I didn't see anything beyond just like the short clip of him. But that was like I was just like why? Was it near like a sea area? Like was it like in San Francisco or something? Where like it's easy to find a crab like that, like there's a lot of like barkets around, or was it just like, oh yeah, just just gonna throw a crab and bring it to a Smash event? I'm confused by it, but I love it at the same time. I think it's just absolutely hilarious. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and mute some sounds right here. You should still have HOTS OST in the background. You'll see me talking, but I'm gonna go ahead and get our map selection stuff. Sorry, I'm just watching Bandit right now. Adorable. All right, I'm gonna mute this stuff. All right. We're currently waiting on Tass though, so I thought I'd at least update you all. I'm sitting in a lobby where usually I have them meet up 10 minutes before, but yeah, they're not showing up or responding, so we'll see. I'm gonna hang out with all of you. I'm muted in the Discord channel. I'm sitting there. I'm watching it. See if they ever show up or if we have to grab a different game. Let's actually go ahead and, just as a precaution, let's look at the calendar and see what other games are at the exact same time. 8 o'clock. Nothing else. I like that. In first casting. I'll be right back. Alright, well, apparently we have no idea so far. It's actually going to be 15 minutes because of the playoffs. We have 15 minutes of waiting here for playoff matches. We have 15 minutes, and we're just going to hang out and wait for Tass, though, to show up for their scheduled game. Apparently they're around. See if they join the call, because I kinda need them. Thanks all for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We do have a little bit of a slow start in between these games. I typically just grab a replay cast to make it a little bit easier. But also, Ghost Dunk, you're a jerk. Thanks for the 69 bits. Lemon's good for your body, okay? It's good for my acid reflux. Mason jars are just convenient cups that I had. Also, they're low profile, so I don't like swing and knock them over all the time, because I do that with pint glasses all, like, anytime I'm playing games with friends, I will just swing and knock over a pint glass, and it's just like, cool. No. Alright, I'm gonna BRB, we finally have the last player. We're back. We finally did it. They're here. I hope this game happens. Excited to watch. I'm glad. I'm glad, King Helio. Thanks for staying. Thanks for everybody who just stayed and and was hanging out and waiting for us to get set up into this. I know it took a little bit of time, and I do apologize about that, but we are underway in just a moment. I've got one of the captains coming in here, and then we will get going into game number 1 in this best-of-3 series between Can't Counterpick Stupid and Tass, though, in the Division C West playoff games. Have you tried those berry pills that change your taste buds? No, I had a friend in college who did. He said that a lemon was like the most delicious orange he ever ate. Ghost Dunk, that's for the XP changes. Long-term dividends is my favorite piece of the... You're welcome. I'm disappointed Blizzard didn't really respond to the hard-to-care article. Except perhaps the TLV video that we did from TGL. At least made some of their team do extra work. Alright, let's get Kurt Dog in here, and then we will get going. Invite to game. Okay. Whew, everyone's here. Everybody made it. Alright. Wonderful. And let me know if we're having any sort of sound issues or feedback. This is the first time I've done a stream without headphones, so please let me know if it sounds good, if it sounds the same. Seeing T has never played Tassadar. Have they really? Yo, Jax, what's up? Okay, cool. We got everybody. They're all loading in. Yes. I apologize. I'm sorry. But we got us a game. I don't know where my audio levels were at before. I turned down my audio through the wrong tool. So hopefully okay, we should be good. Where's the last one? Last player. Let's give them a link. Teams are Spooky Worm. Spooky Worm. Oh, I cannot wait for this best of 3 series. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Let's see. CSS ready. Okay. Going. Good luck. Have fun. I was trying to tab through all of the different discords that I have, or not discords, but the different channels I have. I was about to push the mute buttons, but we don't have to do that because we're going to go into... Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am your caster, Bahamut. On the left-hand side, we are going to be having Can't Counterpick Stupid, our number 2 seed in the Division C West. And on the right is going to be Tass, though, as our number 7 seed. And we'll see what they're able to pull out. We actually just had a Division B East matchup between the number 1 and the number 8 seed. Between Gilly Shark and Excel Esports, two very strong teams, and Excel Esports showing that the number 8 seed can still bring some potential upsets. We'll see, though, as this will be Can't Counterpick Stupid, our number 2, versus our number 7, Tass, though. And I gotta say, I was telling one of my friends about the teams that I'm casting. Excuse me, the team names that I was casting for tonight, and he was getting a chuckle out of both of these. I'm so sorry. I chugged way too much tea. And all the burps are right there. But that is going to be a Stitches First removed as well as a Joanna. And if we're talking about removals, let's talk about some maps, as we did have the home team is Can't Counterpick Stupid. They opted for first pick. Tass, though, then chose to ban out Dragonshire. Towers of Doom was banned out by Can't Counterpick Stupid. And Alterac passes our game number 1, chosen by Tass, though. Let's jump back over into our draft, and we'll see how this is going to be shaping up as we still get into the ban phase Actually, not going to be moving through this too quickly. We should see, I was actually going to say, so we should see a priority into the pick or the ban onto some of these range poke heroes, something like a Jaina, something like a Hanzo, something like, ooh, the Lunara actually being banned out. Wisp is very powerful. Her damage overall in the later half of the game can be extremely poisonous, and so just, it's not really something you want to deal with right there. And then, can't counterpick stupid, going to be starting us off here. Division C West, they've got a different meta here, so I'm gonna be doing my best to guess, but I would think that there would be some priority onto the Ana, Ana, or the, oh my god, I keep saying Jaina. The Ana or the Tyrande or the Diablo or the Garrosh or the Nubarak or, you know, all of those heroes are cores that we typically do see, and this is just going to be Junkrat, first pick from Can't Counterpick Stupid. We do have Ana and the Artanis on the side of Tass, though. Alterac Pass, but how did we get here, Bahamut? Man, I'm glad I told you. Thank you, Hector. A Nubarak is going to be picked up, and then we are going to be having a Stukov on top of that. That's actually, I like that. I like that synergy right there. We do get into our ban phase for Tass, though, and this is going to be, they could probably prioritize the global or in the sense of the solo lane, so maybe they want to get rid of a Dahaka, unless they plan on picking it up themselves, but they already have the Artanis, which I don't think will be their main tank, so they could obviously ban out that Dahaka, not wanting to deal with the global, but Maeva is going to be removed. They don't want to deal with the Warden's Cage as well as the setup that can be brought into that team fight. Can't Counterpick Stupid. Last ban, though, to be coming out. They could either choke out the main tanks or try and take out more damage. The main tanks might not be a bad idea, but there's quite a few of them. Okay, I like that. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Kel'Thuzad? Yes. Let's get this. Let's get this Kel'Thuzad game. I'm loving. Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm definitely interested in seeing some Kel'Thuzad blow some fools up. I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any messages in any of the words. Okay, we're good. Orphea and Dahaka will finish out the draft on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid, so they do opt in for that global. This is what I was talking about in the ban phase. I was thinking that they might prioritize that, but an Illidan is going to round up the draft, so it's main tank Artanis, solo lane Sonya into a Dahaka, but this Illidan to bring in some solo laner, I guess, global threat post 10. Now, Hunt isn't global at 10, but at 20, it does become global, and you get vision of enemy members below 25% health. So if you get into that 20 talent tier area, which we often do see on Alterac Pass, this could be exactly where we see them start to blow up. I really do like that on the side of that task, though. I think that is great. But as noted in chat, nobody picking up Tassadar. All right. We got Sidestorm is the only ability that has that canonically accurate. Oh, really? The only ability that is canonically accurate. Only? I feel like that can't be the only canonically accurate talent. Like Falsehead, I'm sure can fly on Swift Swing. No, I know what you mean, though. I definitely know what you mean. But let's go ahead. Let's load into this. Let's get into game number 1. On the left-hand side, we've got Can't Counterpick Stupid with Osprey going to be on the Dahaka. We're going to be having Val Kilmer on the Anubarak. Keladorn is going to be on that onto the Stukov. Thorin is going to be on the Junkrat, and Silma is going to be on that Orphea. On the right-hand side, we got the members of Tass, though, with Crypt Digger going to be on the Artanis, Kurt Dog on the Kel'Thuzad, Shadow Leaves playing that Sonya, Austin Powers be making their way in onto the Ana, and Trevorrow on the Illidan. Let's go ahead and get into the good luck, have funs are out, the sprays are there. We have Spine Launcher for the Stukov at level 1 as well, trying to just stay away with that range. We also do have not Endless Needs, put some English on it for the Junkrat. This isn't typically what we see at level 1. Artanis with a huge swap right at the beginning. This is going to be onto Thorin, who does have the disengage with the ability to just dive right out with that concussion mine. This is going to be a lot of initial damage coming out here. Shadow leaves it so very low. They get the spin to win. That is going to be a couple members caught out here. And look at the Kel'Thuzad stacks already at 5. Osprey is going to be the target. They're the first one to go down, but we might see an Illidan going down as well. Orpheus stepping forward. They have one auto, but they won't connect. That is going to be the Ancient Spear going out, but Crypt Digger is not digging a grave just yet. They're able to make it out. Austin Power says, yeah, baby. And they're able to get the heals, and they're going to rotate back up into our lane, into some lanes. And we actually have Valkyrie going into the Sonian top. Artanis is going to be moving into bottom lane. Also going to be going for the Seasoned Marksman at level 1, stacking that up. I'm trying to get some kills with that, as well as just making sure they're getting as many minion kills as possible. Or excuse me, no, I looked at that completely wrong. I assumed it was the Artanis. The Artanis went into Amateur Opponent at level 1, but we do have the Unending Hatred for the Illidan at level 1. I completely read that backwards. We also do have the, I think it's Warpaint for that Sonya at level 1, so she's going to be getting some extra heals in that solo lane into the Dahaka. This is going to be a little bit of a hard matchup, as Dahaka's sustain is a little bit better than Sonya's. We'll see, and also his wave clear is a lot stronger. We'll see. Tongue Drag goes out, but it doesn't connect. We have Illidan over on the right-hand side camp. They'll be able to finish that out themselves. Got a couple members finishing out the siege camp on the left-hand side. Stukov still just going to be able to get these autos out. But here's the thing: he hits a lot softer. You got some range, but you're going to be hitting a little bit softer. Ooh, Trevaro almost going through the gate. Nice use of the evasion. Gets the dive onto the enemy minion, and they're able to back right out of there. And this is just going to be the reset before they go in. Hey, Kamo Tripson, thanks for coming by once again, and thank you so much for the gifted subs. I cannot seriously thank you enough for that. That is beyond necessary. Thank you, my bud. I can't say it enough. This is going to continue to be the pressure through mid lane. We do actually have, just peeking up at the top a little bit, we do have Sonya pushing in Osprey quite a bit, so I'm completely wrong when I'm saying that Dahaka should be able to sustain this lane a little bit better. They might have Essence up and available. Orphea opting in for the level 4 Backbiter. Are we going to be seeing the quest at level 7 for Chomp stacks? I've played around with it myself, and it's not the easiest to get those stacks, but when you do get them, ooh boy, they are powerful. We also do have that Hero Stalker for the Dahaka, not going to be going into the one who collects, going to be getting the Essence. I believe you get a bonus from Hero Deaths as well as when you're hitting them with the Darkstorm. We can actually double check into that. Takedowns by 100%, game when Essence is hit by. So right now he's getting Essence by hitting that, but here's the thing, Kurtdog rolls up. They don't have the Ice Pick just yet, but that's going to be able to get 2. Swap goes out. Nice use of the burrow right at the end of that to make sure they're not going to get caught out, and woohoo. It's Val Kramer. I saw an eye right there. This is where my flex player would accuse this Illidan of being bad based on talent choices, but you can't base someone off of talent choices. Look at our York earlier, who took March of the Black King and absolutely mopped the floor with that. This is going to be the initial engage in top lane. They go ahead and catch 1. That's going to be the burrow for a second for Osprey. Concussion Mine goes out, but they're not able to connect onto them. Thorin just sitting in this bushed area. They do have the chains go out, but they don't connect. We have another swap going out, but it's not going to be able to get the hero they're looking for right there. And now with the objective popping up, both these teams are kind of battling it out, trying to get some sort of advantage before the first one does pop here. Osprey, they're able to make it right out. They're going to be fine. What did they actually take at level 7 for Orphea? Because we're going to get that in just a second here. Cuddy has strong opinions on Illidan, Convection, and Haymaker. I mean, it's Convection, and it's Haymaker. Okay, so we're actually going to be getting Insatiable at level 7, so no quest going out, but I do apologize. Sonya will be going down. We do have Kel'Thuzad finishing out those first 15 stacks, so they do have the Glacial Spike. Now we do have Osprey stepping in onto this. A lot of damage goes out. Kel'Thuzad the first one to go out. They don't have the Phylactery stacks, but here's a Tongue Drag onto Austin Powers, and they go ahead and they'll take a nap. Nice double pickup by the Junkrat, and this is going to be charge halted, and they're going to be picking it up themselves. We do have 6 seconds on the Kel'Thuzad and about less than 10 on that Ana to be coming in here, and they're setting up for this. They want to get the defense. This is 30 seconds on the first objective. These things don't hit they're not the strongest in the world, but it's still a lot of good push pressure in their favor. I have similarly strong opinions on convection. The other two seem okay, though. Yeah, I mean, like, I've seen reasons for Haymaker, and I've seen reasons for Illidan. Hold on, Tongue Drag goes out into Sonya. Shadow Leaves is going to take a lot of damage. They're going to get the chomp right onto them. Selima is going to be getting a lot of initial damage. They go ahead and try and get these chomps out. It will not connect. Going to get the knockback onto Thorn here with the concussion mine, and Tens are not here just yet, but it seems like they're fighting with them almost. This will be the first objective in favor for the members of Can't Pick, Counterpick, Stupid. Dat Tass, though, setting up for the defense here in some of these lanes. We do have the amateur opponent on Crypt Digger, so they're going to be able to get the clear onto this objective a little bit faster. Mid lane is just going to be to Trevorrow needs to get right out of here. They're a little too far into the lane. Doesn't have the Swift Strike forward, just is going to be able to walk right through that. They're just going to get silenced for a couple seconds there, and this is just going to be the poke coming out into the mid lane clear, and it's going to be fairly quick. They should be able to get the front gate, and meanwhile, just peeking up into top lane, this is going to be the Sonya into the Dahaka, and it seems like Dahaka is mostly going for sieging, not even really targeting the hero. Oh, hold on. This is not Osprey, but it's going to be the Orphea stepping forward, trying to get the damage and the kill onto that Illidan. Crypt Digger. There's some setup. That's going to be Orphea a little too early. If they actually burrowed in from this midpoint with the Anubrak as they were already setting up, then they could have dove in and get the potential burst that they were looking for. Regardless, Tens are going to be here in just a second, but look at all of this. Swap goes out, and they're actually behind the gate. Orphea is in a bit of a bad spot. They go down as they're trying to make it out of there, and that's going to even up that experience a little bit. Still giving over Tens first to the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Mongoose, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome to everyone from Mongoose's stream. I do apologize missing that earlier. We are currently in our game number 1 in our best of 3 series for the Division C West Nexus Gaming Series playoff game. That's a mouthful right there, but thank you all for joining me. Welcome everyone from Mongoose's stream. I hope you had a good one, my bud. And thanks for bringing over your friends. Tens are here. We do have the hunt from Illidan. Sonya with a leap. We get to hear her go in with that. I'm excited to see what kind of combos they're setting up with this. I'm assuming it's going to be just kind of locking one person down. You have the hunt, that's a stun, then you have a leap, that's another, and then you have the purifier beam sitting on top of them, and then maybe you have the shadow fissure for the extra blow up. You also do have the nano boost from the Ana, which is going to be that 40% spell power, and I believe it's a 60% return cooldown, or 150, excuse me. So 30% spell power and 150% faster. I knew I had that completely wrong. Glacial Spike goes out, but they're able to make the connection. They're still sitting at 28 out of the 30 stacks they do need. That is seriously, that was a really good swap right there, being able to get that pick off. Tongue Drag onto the onto Shadow Leaves here, who's taking a lot of damage, but this is still actually Dahaka pushing in quite hard. Isolation will be used onto the Sonya. This is going to be a lot of good auto attacks going out, but that's a long, cool 60 seconds just to kind of push them back. They don't have much mana themselves. Ancient Spear goes out. This is going to be the second objective popping up. Hype playoffs. Thank you so much, Mongoose. Thank you for bringing over all of your friends. I didn't know this swap it through gates. Oh, yes, it does. You can put yourself on the wrong side of a gate as well. I'm surprised Orphea didn't go into Chomp Talents. Want to see... Yeah, no, I was thinking that she'd be going into Chomp Stacks, which I don't know the name of that quest. I know the other one's Mind Devourer. That's typically what we see at level 7. Just looking through... Orphea's still holding 10. Very, Glacial Spike pulls one in. They're looking for the blow up. Look at all of that onto Junkrat. There was the hunt in from the Illidan. They've pulled themselves into this engagement, so at least they're saying, you know what, I can be here and join in all the fun. Kael'Thuzad did finish out those Master of the Cold Dark stacks as well. Now this dive goes out into the lane. They're going to be able to pull the Orphea a little closer, but that's going to be the Burrow Charge, just trying to at least mitigate that that setup right there. Tongue Drag onto one. They're maybe going to be able to turn this around. That will be the Eternal Hunger, but Illidan is living through this so far. Evasion goes out. That will be the last hit. Flailing Swipe for the disengage. This is going to be Crypt Digger trying to get onto the Stukov. The swap is there. They're trying to get the kill. They're not. Oh, wait, hold on. Purifier Beam has initial damage. That will be Stukov going down, and this will be second objective going over in favor for the members of Can't. Oh my god. Orphea lives with 100 and some health. Mid lane, though, look at the pressure coming out from this camp. The mid lane pressure is actually going to be able to get a free mid lane fort for them. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't. I thought I wasn't sure if I had muted my my mic right there. I had to cough so bad that entire engagement. Offspring gets the clear up into top lane, and now we're going to be seeing mid lane with the push right there. Alright, Eternal Hunger is going to be coming out, or excuse me, Eternal Feast is going to be coming out from that Orphea, correct? Yeah. They're just trying to zone them back a little bit. This is going to be, all of the burst goes out from Kurt Dog, but they don't actually make the chains connect. That would have been a lot of good power because they do have the level, excuse me, the baseline quest done. So they're going to be having the 75% increased spell power. That is absolutely insane. The Friend of Foe also, as we just saw right there, being able to use the gate. Now, if that was your friendly gate, you could have used it. Illidan does have the hunt back up. It's off of cooldown. We've got everything is available for this. If they want to try and dive onto Val Kramer, it's a possibility, but it looks like they're going to be trying to do that themselves. Crypt Digger turning around. That's going to be the Junker with the Riptire. A little early there. Going to be taking some damage. They get the knock onto Kurt Dog, but 1, 2, and I think a third is going to confirm basically Kel'Thuzad near full health. That Kel'Thuzad is going to shred. Yeah. I do not like the feast pickup. I can kind of agree with that. Nothing really to... Oh, wait. Leap goes in, but it doesn't connect. This is going to be the swap going out. Nano boost onto the Kel'Thuzad. The hunt, you can actually see, is on a 10-second cooldown. It was actually being used to just lock him down further. They go ahead, and they're going to jump onto this boss. Huge pickup in their favor, but the thing is they've kind of telegraphed what they're doing, where they're going to do it, and this is going to be a potential stall? No, they're going to just back off and say maybe we get some mid lane pressure. They've got a camp once again pushing through here. Dahaka won't be up for 14 seconds. They do have that global, so they're going to be able to brush talk in. They could try and double boss here on the side of that Tass, though. I got to say, for our number 7 seed, showing up, putting in work, and making our number 2 seed sweat a little bit here. We've got a little bit of an advantage. Oh, hold on, the hunt goes in. That's going to be a lot of damage onto the Stukov, who's going to get the flailing swipe, but Trevaro's on the other side of it, constantly auto-attacking. The evasion goes out, and that's going to be one more hit for the kill. Did he use hunt to get the... I feel like he used hunt to get that kill right there, because it's on a very, it's on an 80-second cool. No, okay, so they did use it initially. Never mind. Okay, I thought I saw Illidan with the hunt, but it might have just been a swift strike towards the end. Regardless, a lot of good pressure coming up for both these teams. Boss will be ending through top. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to confirm the fort, but this is still going to be a lot of good damage. Oh, it's going to be on a sliver right there. They can rush up there if they want to. This will be siege camp picked up in favor for the members of that Tass, though. I just started paying attention. What is DDT's comp? The best composition ever, and it's working. Eternal Feast goes out. I thought I just heard a haymaker noise, but that's going to be, hold on, the leap goes in, all the burst is there. Orphea not really doing too well through this, going to have all these chomps and trying to back off. They go into a tower. Kurt Dog going to get into the web wrap, but they're able to get the nano boost. Now they're going to be pushing out all the damage possible with the 150% cooldown on those spells. This is going to be the chains going out. Look at Illidan on the left-hand side of the screen chasing after Stukov, who will go down, but look at that. They find the kill. That will be the Shadow Fissure used. They do not get the kill, but they still find the follow-up. Swap just barely misses the Anub'arak, and they're able to disengage, but that's huge for the members of Dat Tass, though, as they pick up 4 kills and lose 1 themselves. I gotta say, can't counterpick stupid is, I'd be sweating in my boots, as they're also going to be picking up their second objective of the game. This will be third one, as we can see 50 seconds on this, and it goes up by 10 seconds every time, I do believe. Flailing swipe, blind spot, absolutely, seriously, Illidan being able to find the blind spot, and that is huge. My girlfriend cut herself on a cheese grater worse than you would have thought possible. You know, I fear that all the time, Ektar, and I hope she's doing all right, because I grate a lot of cheese. And sorry, hold on, we're gonna have another audio issue that I'm gonna have to fix here in just a second, but let's go ahead and actually, we'll work through this fight. This is gonna be the swap going out, and that's going to be a lot of dive damage going out. That also will be the Eternal Feast going out. They find a leap in as well. Silence is gonna connect onto 2. Artanis goes out. They stall this out, but they end up losing 2 members for it. That might have not really been the trade they were realistically looking for, but hey, they still pick up the objective, and that's gonna be a lot of good push pressure in their favor. Okay, we're good. Sorry. I gotta, you know what? It's focus right. It's got this weird Hold on, the hunt goes in. That's going to be Orphea targeted. They're trying to put all the blow up onto them possible. Shadow Fissure still is available. They can throw this. It's a global talent. You can throw it anywhere. And why hasn't Shadow Fissure coming into the bushes? We have the healing Biotic Grenade coming out. Offspree is going to be targeted. Going to be, oh my god, the combo. Shadow Fissure, they have the burrow to stall this out. Thorn, though, is going to be stepping onto the mine. They're not able to get out of there in time. They do drop a lot of grenades, and now Trevorrow needs to get right out of here. But hold on, that's going to be the chains out. Trying to find another member. They don't connect onto the Stukov. And they're chasing further into this. They still have an objective in mid, an objective in top, and this bottom is crashing right onto the keep front gate. Hold on, that Glacial Spike goes out, they catch onto them, they're gonna get the slow, there's the Shadow Fissure, look at all that damage, and now we have the Illidan diving in, but it might have been a bad idea as they go ahead and pop that Pustule, and you can see how much healing Stukov got. Regardless, they go right through the gate, and now they're going to be, Valkramer walking around, doesn't connect onto that. Kurt Dog still gonna get a decent combo out. They already have finished that baseline quest. 18 to 18 in levels, and they're looking for a keep here, definitely. Look at Crypt Digger on the right-hand side of our screen. Gonna be trying to come in here. Eternal Feast is out as well. It's one chomp. Shadow Fissure's out as well. Hold on, Trevorrow's gonna be diving in further. The swap is gonna be there. We also do have that nano boost onto them. They're getting everything they can out, and unfortunately, they're not gonna be able to pick up a kill, and they're a little far forward. They're gonna have to work their way out, and this will be an easy disengage. I don't think they find another. They're not going to be able to get a counter pick here. A lot of the waves have been pushed up. This will be availability for boss if they do want to go for it. They don't have their 20s. They could steal away the siege camp with the entire team here. Or if you found yourself on the wrong side of the law. Chomp backing build does no damage. Yeah. I'm not the biggest fan of this build. I'm not the biggest fan of these two talents. I really wish like the Chomp build had more viability, but we typically just Mind Devour. That's just the mana refund onto that is so impactful overall into the late game as well. Just to be able to just constantly have that that sustained mana coming in. 20s are here, and now that I would expect them to be looking for a fight, and you can look at their posturing on this map. They can see that the Nubrak is in mid. They just get the burrow charge out. They say, you know what, we don't want that. Swap goes out. Hunt goes in, and they're going to be able to connect on them. Leap will be there as well. Everything going to be used onto Valkramer. Eternal Feast is out, and that's also going to be the Nano Boost, but look at Kurt Dog staying within this Eternal Feast. It's still going. They actually have a dash out of there. 20s are going to be here. They have the burrow charge in. That's going to be the Riptire as well. The Web Wrap actually saves the Illidan for now. Shadow Leaves will be targeted, and that Illidan, if they weren't in the Web Wrap, would have gone down to the to that right there, but regardless, they're still going to be going down. So if it's not the Riptire, excuse me, it's going to be the enemy team. As look at this boss wailing onto the core right now. They do need to send some members back to get the clear onto this, and this will offer some opportunity for this camp. So, excuse me, I did think it went up every single time 10, but it does cap out at 50. So I believe this is our 4th camp, or prison camp of the game. Reaver minions just being cleared out in mid. Bottom lane has some pressure coming in as well. About half the core health goes down. But here's the thing with Alterac Pass. This core will... Look at that. He's just going to get some health back. He's just like, you know what? No one's attacking me. I'm just going to go ahead and just hang out right here and watch my health go up. But hold on. We got ourselves a little bit of a brawl breaking out as we have them starting this channel in the favor of... Can't counterpick stupid. I'm just waiting. Once again, yeah, thank you so much to Count with Tristan for a bunch of those gifted subs earlier. It's absolutely insanely nice of you. Thank you so much. And to anyone who got one, welcome. I hope you enjoy your emotes as well as your little gilded beard that's in chat. I'm just looking right now to see what the pressure is, and more or less they need to work their way into this. Dahaka has shown in mid, they have the stall, and the nice thing is we can highlight right here is when a hero is going to channel onto this, it will contest it and stop the time. When one of the prison guards channel, it doesn't contest, but it will stop the time when they're done channeling. So it's just something to kind of note here. If you're ever playing and you're like, all right, cool, there's like 10 seconds left, we can chase a fight. All right, yeah, but if there's like 2 seconds left, it's like, don't chase the fight. Have someone sit there and cap it and make sure that they're not going to be able to deny this. And look at this, we actually see this little buddy right here. Okay, phew, I was about to say, like, you don't want to be giving that over as the enemy team's going to be stepping into this 20 to 20 here in levels. This is realistically, potentially ending for either side. We have Illidan diving a little far here. We're going to be having Orpheus stepping up. Web Rabbit onto the Ana. They're going to be burning through it as quick as possible. Riptire comes out as well, getting a lot of the members. Austin Powers is going to be stuck within this Eternal Feast, and they will be losing their Illidan. That's going to be the stun onto Ana, and they lose the Ana as well. Crypt Digger gonna get chased here, and that's going to be Can't Counterpick Stupid trying to chase a little bit further, and now Crypt Digger is trying to do exactly what Artanis does best, is just auto attack. Channel once again in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid, and I think this is going to be their prison camp pushing through the lane. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to deny us. 40 seconds on average for the enemy side members. They will be able to pick up this camp with the help of Crypt Digger and Shadow Leaves. Bottom lane does still have a Reaver minion and a little bit of pressure coming out, but that should be cleared out no problem. This is going to be mid lane matched up, and by the time this objective crashes into the front walls, they're going to be able to get the clear. Baha, what are the members of your community called? If you don't have a name, may I suggest your subs Bahamuts? That's good. That's really good, Hector. I really like that. I think we might be changing the Discord role very soon to that. That is too good. Thank you. GG's on that one. But not GG's in this game just yet, as this is going to be mid lane cleared out as quickly as possible. They do have some decent defense tactics on their side. On the side of that Tass, though, we have a Nubrak diving in a little far. That's going to be the web wrap onto the Kael'thas. They're trying to get the burn of this as quickly as possible. That will be the Eternal Feast sitting on top of Kurt Dog as they just walk right out of that. But here's the thing, Keep has gone down, and so will Artanis. This camp still pushing in. Shadow Leaves gonna be looking for an entrance on this. They might have made a bad decision, and that's gonna be, look at all that damage coming out. And the hunt from the Illidan will confirm the kill into Stukov. The core has not fallen at all. That will be the objective going down. The nano boost, and that's a Nubrak out as well. They still have Offspring sitting into that ground. That will be the Trevorrow taking so much damage. They're just living into this on the side of that Illidan, and that will be Dahaka down. 1 for 3 trade. So many members are so low, and Junkrat doing the best thing that they can do is just constantly throwing out those grenades as they were trying to just walk forward into some of these lanes that just completely denied that. But Objective still pushing through these lanes a little bit, and woo! No, we're the beardy boys. Oh, here is the first 90% of the game. Hardly matters. Late game fights are everything. Yeah, you know, it can be in it. It's death timers in the late game where you can really just throw over a game. That is really things really change out right now. Oh, we can actually show the experience if you're curious about where it's going to be coming in. Heroic kills are a big one. Minions, passive experience, structures are going to be the smallest difference between the two. Keeping it even. But let's see. They don't have eyes on this boss. Are they going to be able to steal this and the bottom, or are they just going to push through top is my question. Bottom is in an end condition, I guess you can say. Top is as well, but they've got to go through a keep. This will weaken up the core structure shielding. Look at this bush party right now, though. Shadow Leaves checks us with their face, and that's going to be the fight breaking out now. Web wrap out onto Walmart. Artanis goes ahead and swaps out another. That's going to be the dive forward. That's going to be the Shadow Fissure out as well. Leaping from the Sonya, they're going to be diving in onto this Orphea. That will also be the Purifier Beam going out, and the Dream is there. We have the recast going out onto Thorn. Look at all of that damage going out. They pop that Pustule. Do they get the kill onto this Junkrat? No, they're able to get out of there. Osprey, though, will not be able to make it out. Keep is going to be falling down. We do have Kurt Dog diving forward on this kill through Zod. Let's actually show the experience once again, because we can look at damage numbers and stuff at the end of the game, because it looks like we're going to be having the members of Tass, though, the number 7 seed in game number 1, showing up and giving us the upset in our best of 3 series. GG. Well played. Man, that's a game 1 right there. Alright. Message out to one of those teams. Where is... Alrighty. GG, well played. GG, well played indeed. Okay. Well, apparently I need to talk to someone else to find out what map we're going to. All right, let's go ahead and show talents really quickly. Sorry, I'm catching up on other Discord stuff. There's a lot of things happening in the background. Hero Santiago, hey, thanks for coming by, bud. Hero Sharebot, thanks for the GGs. Very much appreciated. Let's go ahead and pull it back. Hi. So someone has to restart. So then someone else on the team has to tell me what the map is. But I don't feel like we're going to be seeing that information anytime soon. So, we're going to have to wait. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm putting this on the wrong side. Boop. Hey! Moonanite7, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Very good reference as well. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Okay. I found out what map we're going to. I'm going to make lobby and everything. All right, let's go ahead. Oh, all right. Well, apparently I don't make lobby. No, Bahamut. No. Do anything. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're all set up on the same side. NA Grand OST, huh? And OST. Are you talking about the music in the background? Because the music in the background is just the Here's the Storm OST. Also, I don't know if you ever answered. Is it Pin Deadbolt or is it Pindlebot? Because I know I asked you earlier in the stream, but I didn't look or see a response. Sorry. Cool. Just gotta ask for ref, and then we're gonna get going. I need to do two. So this was one. And this is our map pick. Wait. Oh, I did that. Oh. How did I manage that one? Let's see. Right? Did it. Oh, I'm ready to go. We're gonna see if the teams are ready to go. Dude, they're mooning us. Impossible. I love that there's so many episodes that end with him just like flipping off. Okay, so it's Pindlebot. Okay. It's not Pin Deadbolt. Good to know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Sorry about mispronouncing it all the time. Kurt's in bath. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I won't take a bathroom break. I have to pee. Sorry, I was in a crazy team fight. Oh, you know, you're good. You're good. I was casting. I thought I just missed it completely. Oh, apparently we're swapping out players? Okay. Bandit gives no ifs. No, not at all. Bandit, what was your breakdown and analysis of game number 1? What do you think of that, bud? Riveting information, everybody. Avician43, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. It looks like we are ready to go. I think people pushed the button, so let's go ahead and potentially get into Infernal Shrines. Game number 2. Let's go ahead and get into this. This is going to be the map pick of Can't Counterpick Stupid. And if you're like, but wait, why are we going to a map number 2 so quickly? Well, let me tell you what happened. The home team was Can't Counterpick Stupid. They opted for first pick. The map priority goes over to Tass, though, who banned out Dragonshire. Towers of Doom was banned out by the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Alterac Pass was the first map chosen by Tass, though, and won by them. Infernal Shrines is game number 2, and it's going to be map choice of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Let's go ahead and jump back into our draft. It looks like we are going to be starting out with just a Joanna ban, not wanting to deal with any of the pressure that she can bring into some of these team fights. as I forgot to close down 2 background applications that I'm doing right now, so that way they just don't really mess things up. And just make things run a little bit smoother for us. Stitches is going to be removed from the game as well. Lunara out as well. It seems like we're going to be getting the same kind of bans for game number 2 as we saw in game number 1. But I gotta say, this is a big deal. It's number 7 seed showing up and taking that number 2 to the cleaners and saying, you know what, we're not gonna make this an easy series for you. You gotta put some work in if you want to try and beat us. I shared the thingy from about Hungry Box to one of my friends. Mongoose just giving Aura just some BM and oh my god, Mongoose, come on now! Holy cow, I said my name right. It was a shot in the dark, my bud. We are going to be having a new Barak picked up here on the side of Tass though. They're gonna start it out with that. Yartana's actually gonna be banned out. So Tass though gonna be starting with a backline targeting, kind of diving engagement. They also have the web wrap. Infernal Shrines, you go for wave clear to start? Okay. Haul up Jinxie Cat! We got ourselves an Arthas in this game. We got a Gul'dan to be joining that as well, so they're gonna go ahead and grab their Shrine Clear. Alright, so this is not, I wouldn't say old, but like I haven't seen a lot of teams running this. This is something that some players do from time to time where they'll grab the Arthas very early and they'll put it in their tank spot and it kind of throws off the ban phase a little bit in that role. Sorry. It's just I have to burp. But you have to now when you're banning out, you're considering, all right, do we try and choke out the tanks? Do we try and choke out the solo lane, or are we going to be just focusing on maybe supports? And realistically, something like an Ana would not be a bad idea at all. You did good, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It is, I have got 3 monitors of things going on all at once, and I do my best to read in the split second I see everybody's names. So, 9 times out of 10 with a little dyslexia, I'll mess yours up. But Jaina is going to be banned out once again. No Shrine Clear over to the side of Tass though just yet. Let's see this ban. I would actually say ban the Ana. The Ana Gul'dan combo would be really kind of hard to deal with, and it'd be very annoying. Ana also has some great AoE heals with the Biotic Grenade. Also, kind of mitigating Malfurion's healing a little bit as well with that Biotic Grenade. We'll see. What do we get? Diablo. Okay, so they're going to be banning out the main tanks. They're still considering that that Arthas is going to be in the solo lane position, or at least they just don't want to deal with the dive coming out from the Diablo. As I have to take off my glasses because my ears are starting to really actually kill me. Second there. They will be. Let's see, but what are we going to be getting here for the rest of this draft? We could still be seeing something. So they still need support. I like the Ana. I really, really like it here. Rhaegar is actually going to be grabbed with a Cassia. Ooh, that's some aggression. That's some dive. That's some big old blow up that they can be bringing into this fight. On the side of that Tass though. What are Kurt? What? Are we serious? Gazlowe in your playoff match with no lower bracket. You're up a game, but you're gonna pull out Gazlowe? I mean, it's Infernal Shrines. We can see it happen. Somebody tell everybody in the Nexus Gaming Series we got ourselves a Gazlowe game in a playoff matchup. Last pick though to come out from Can't Counterpick Stupid. We could see a main tank. We could see something in the solo lane. What do they grab here to go into? I like it. What's happening on the other monitors? Read how I can distract some. Okay, so over here, I've got stream, so I can see stream health. I've got stream alerts. I've got Discord. Main monitor, we've got game. On this monitor, I've got OBS, which has all of my stuff, all my stats, all that, and then I also have chat going on. So yeah. Why Lunara ban in both games? To be honest, Lorelai, D'Angelo, I don't know much about these games, about these teams either. So I don't know. It might be that there's someone who comfort picks onto that Lunara and is really, really strong with them. The young Gazlowe pick, seriously. Ariel is the best for Can't Counterpick Stupid. Yeah, I could see that. I wouldn't be opposed to Lieutenant Morales as well. The Biotic Grenade might be a good way to just kind of, or not Biotic Grenade, the I don't know. Actually, it's not just grenade. What is the grenade talent called? Either way, the grenade is just ability to knock back, and it's just opening up avenues for kind of disengaging. That's just a really, really powerful tool. But let's go ahead and find out here what we're going to be getting in game number 2. We're going to see if Toasty gives him the clamps. Oh my god. What's up, Toasty? Thanks for coming by. Gazlo, 100% win rate in Div D, LOL. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well, let's find out here. On the left-hand side, we've got number 2 seed, Can't Counterpick Stupid, with Salima going to be on the Rexar. We will be moving into mid with Val Kramer going to be on the Arthas. Wits End on the Rhaegar. Osprey going to be on the Cassia. And Thorn rounds out the team on the Ghoul Dan. On the right-hand side, we've got Tass, though, with Trevorrow going to be on the Malfurion. Crypt Digger going to be on the Anubrak. Austin Powers on that, giving him the Pepper Rainer. Shadow Leaves on the Kael'thas, and in the solo lane, the boy, the big brain, Kurt Dog on the Gazelle. Let's go ahead and pull away, and we'll check in on that lane as much as possible. Going to go into the Explodium charge build for now. We also do see Rexar going into Bird of Prey, so it's going to be able to heat. I think it's pushing the waves a little bit faster. Yeah. Pushing the waves. Also, Frost Presence on Arthas. No charge strikes for the Cassia. Going to be going for the Thunderstroke. We do have that Echo Corruption for the Gul'dan. Nice couple roots going out for, just one root going out for Arthas right there. But Val Kramer anchoring for the team, maybe a little too far forward. I do want to also shout out to the members of Tass, though. Look at the roll swaps that we're seeing in Hold On. This is going to be a dive forward. They're just saying, you know what, let's engage. Give him the Pepper Rainer. Val Kramer going to be stepping forward here. And Trevorrow no longer on that Illidan is going to be taken down. First blood of the game going over to the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. That's a strong first. All right. What I wanted to point out, though, is look at the actual change-ups that they had. Kurt Dog was the Kel'Thuzad in the last game. They actually had Shadow Leaves as the Sonya in the last. So solo lanes are going to be swapping out here. We do also have Austin Powers, who was the Ana in the last game, now playing Rainer in this game. And we have Trevorrow, who was the Illidan in the last game, playing the Malfurion. It's always really interesting to me when you see some of these role swaps. We actually have Offspring is going to be was the solo laner in the last game, and on the Dahaka, we have Salima, who was the Orphe in the last game on this Rhaegar. So it shows there's a little bit of a prowess on some of these teams being able to kind of flex a little bit in the sense of being able to play some of these other roles in these other lanes. That just allows them to be a little bit more adaptable, and they're not able to target ban. Now, speaking of target bans, there has to be someone who's like a massive Lunara player on one of the sides, or at least on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid, because that got banned out consistently. Look at the dive coming in from Cassia. That's going to be Crypt Digger going down. Double root coming out, and Shadow Leaves as well as Austin Powers going to get hit with a lot of corruption. 14 stacks sitting on that Gul'dan right now, near a half the way through that level 1 questing talent. That is huge for them. They're falling behind quite a bit, though, with these early game kills. We're going to have to see how they're going to bring it back, and I don't know if Tass, though, is putting on a show or what, but this is, I mean, if they're up a game in this best-of-3 series in the playoffs, they could just win this and not Can't Counterpick Stupid and make it a big ol' upset. There's no, as I said, there's no lower bracket. Mid lane pressure. I'm just looking through the lanes right now, as well as some of the questing talents, as we do continue to have Austin Powers peppering in this bottom lane. This is going to be Kurt Dog just setting up around the objective. Salima will be getting a little extra experience. We have about a level lead right now. We can actually see where that experience is coming in from specifically. It's going to be those heroes. Howling Blast goes out. That will not be connecting as well. We have the Explodium charge going out. It's just going to be zoning a couple of the members back more or less. They need to find this this level advantage, or at least close off this gap, as we have the fight starting to break out. A little bit of a poke coming out here and there from both sides. We do have the root going down onto Osprey, and they're not able to get the last little bit of damage. They actually do find it. First kill for the members of that Tass, though, and Austin Powers needs to back out. That will be the healing coming in from Malfurion. The Arthas is getting so low, but once again, the Echo Corruption coming out from Thorn, getting so much value. Nice use of the Burrow Charge. Misha going to dive in onto Austin Powers. They're going to be having the knockback. They have the Howling Blast. They're going to be trying to get the inspiration to get right out of that. Will be the Death Coil for some extra healing, and now this is still going to be the Shrine over in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. 5 Skeletal Defender difference, but this is also going to be 7 talent here. Kael'thas throwing in some damage, but this is going to be focused onto the Arthas. Now they're going to be diving in with the Anubrak into the back line, trying to get just something in here, but this is going to be almost 10 Skeletal Defenders away from getting this first Punisher in favor, and now this Misha Bear is just running around getting so much value. Meanwhile, in the backline, we have Cassia diving in, getting the kill onto the Rainer. Crypt Digger, once again, a bit of a bad spot, uses the Burrow Charge out, summoning more of those beetles, and this is going to be first Punisher in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Crypt Digger going to Hearth back here, not going to be able to bait this over the wall. Shadow Leaves might have to be the one who does that. Gazlo going into the bottom lane. They need to close this experience gap as quickly as possible, setting up a turret there just to catch the rotation. Misha, Bear, and Rexar in top going to be pushing this out a little bit further. They jump out a little bit, and this is going to be just the poke continuing to go out as well. They're just going to be able to clear this out as best as they can. This is going to be 6 just... They're like sitting on the cusp of the 6, and it doesn't look like they're going to be going in any further than just the fort itself. Once again, the Punisher is going to be jumping over onto Crypt Digger. And it's just going to be fort saved with... Oh, wait. No. The spindles from the Punisher will be able to confirm that. It's just going to be first one down, first fort down. A lot of good momentum in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Okay. Sorry, I had to like make sure I actually put my T back onto the right spot and I didn't knock it off the desk. But they're trying to make this engagement on the siege camp and they're just not giving it over. Also, Echoed Corruption sitting at 32 out of the 40 stacks necessary. That is insane 5 minutes into this game. They have the double Howling Blast coming out. Look at all of the poison damage and the Fend. 3 members absolutely shredded. That Howling Blast, Echoed Corruption, Cassia with the Fend dive-in combo. That can't be, they can't let that keep happening because that was just devastating. Yo, are we looking, can we, I wish I could just zoom in right now. Look at this. Look at this. Yes. Sinjar Ghosts are going to be coming out into game number 2 in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid, and you can't counterpick a Sinjar, I guess? I don't know. The anti-siege, more or less, you just pick Hyperion, or... Anyways, this is going to still be their 10 talent tier over the enemy side. Let's actually cycle through some of the experience and some of the other numbers here so you can just get an idea of where this big deficit is actually coming from between the two teams, as well as, we can see actually the pressure coming in through bottom lane. They're trying to open this up. This isn't the next lane for the Punisher, but regardless of having this open and also being able to have the periodic catapult pressure, that is absolutely huge for a team. That allows you to then just stall out that top lane or the next objective a little bit longer. It's not going to be every wave, but the longer you stall it out, that catapult pressure will really start them out. Look at the Bush party starting out on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Do they catch someone? They can see that they're in bottom. They know they haven't rotated out. There is going to be this camp started out by Gazlo for now, helping out the friendly members. Rotation coming out from Tassadar. Gonna play it. Oh, both of them playing it really safe, and they know this. They disengage. They say, you know what, we can't do anything with that. We do have this Rexar trying to open up top lane a little bit further and just get this this fort out. Cassia dives down here. Wits End just gets the autos. This is just going to be the fort going down in favor. Can't Counterpick Stupid. I gotta say, like, they're doing some work in this game number 2. I don't know if it's the Gazlo, I don't know if they just had to warm up, but that Tass, though, looking a little shaky in game 2 with a 2-level lead in favor for the members. Arrow of the Storm, thank you also so much for that follow. I do apologize for missing that until just right now. Bruiser Camp picked up on the left. They do have this already crashing into the gate on the right. 10s are here. 13 talent here. They want to try and fight this. They want to try and take this fight as quickly as possible, but I think they're just focusing on the objective. Look at them just going for the clear onto this, and yeah, this is just, for now, they're going for this, but now they've got the clear. Can't Counterpick Stupid, making their way in. Misha Bear going to start this out, going to jump onto a couple of members. Gul'dan trying to poke out as well. This is a lot of damage going on to Misha. Crypt Digger is taking so much of the Horrify is going to be there. The shielding was going to keep them alive for a couple seconds. I can't believe that a Noobrek lived. They actually dive back in onto Wits End, going to get some healing, the Ancestor healing onto Wits End self, and that's going to be the Impale to slow them down. Roots will be there from the Malfurion. They find Wits End with one more auto. Austin Powers gets damaged as well, but now Tass, though, finding their footing, and they're going to be moving in through top lane, going to be taking this Punisher. And can they jump over? Okay, they're gonna be able to get the jump over the wall. Thorin gonna be targeted here. I'm waiting with a little bit of a bated breath because I can't believe they're actually starting to really push back into them this late in the game. And we do have that Misha Rexar pushing in through mid lane. Kael'thas is going to deal with that for now, at least gonna get the easy wave clear onto that Misha and Rexar mid lane push. Punisher gets a double jump here. They have the follow-up from Crypt Digger, but it's not connecting. Echo Corruption has now been finished by that Gul'dan, so look to see that huge damage blow up. But look at this, they're going to try and catch the Rexar in the rotation here. Slows out from the Misha. Look at Austin Powers, though. Knockback to push them further into this engagement. All that poison damage there. Crypt Digger going to be missing that, and that will be Rexar going down. Another good pick-off in favor for the members of Tass, though. 13 talent here, still over the enemy side, but without their Rexar, they're gonna have to play. It's a little worrisome. I'm not gonna lie. Whoo! A new break. Like, I'd be just sweaty palms. Just so like the nervousness of that moment. Just like, I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. We're winning. We're turning this around. We got 2 picks. What? All right. Wit's End is going to be standing on this bush. Excuse me. Thorin will be down here as well, going to poke in. Just, oh, damage. All right. I think it's just going to be an easy pickup in their favor. Oh, wait, hold on. They got to grab this really quickly before they dive onto it, and that also will be another stack for that Kael'thas. Only sitting at 15 out of the 20 when it comes to Mana Addict at level 1, so they just need that shielding as quickly as possible for any of the dive that's going to be going onto them, as well as this Gul'dan poison damage. It's just a really good way to mitigate that. Misha Bear is going to be taken out, so call PETA, but that does at least take away some of that initial engagement and pressure that the Rexar can offer into the enemy team. Still, a little bit of a lead at level-wise, but they're starting to close that gap. Burrow charge forward. They're going to be catching the Cassia. Orify's out as well. Ball Lightning goes out. Cindergosa will be there, and this Ball Lightning is still jumping from member to member. They're going to be losing the Gazlo. They end up trading out the Cassia. The Web Wrap went on to 1. Hyperion's going to be out. They need to get some sort of equalization onto this. Misha goes down, and that's not really the 1-for-1 trade you're looking for. Or excuse me, 2-for-2 trade. Shadow Leaves taking so much. Look at Thorin. Look at how much damage Thorin put out. And speaking of damage, let's just show the damage numbers right now. I gotta say, 24,000 hero damage coming out from Thorin, but at the same time, Raynor responding with another 26 themselves. Austin Powers pushing in pretty good. Misha's is like Bandit, so strong. Bandit is not fearless like Misha though. Bandit will hear something fall 2 blocks away in someone else's house, and he'll be scared. He's a little shook boy, but he's a good boy. Hold on. Wit's End, though, is going to be rotating in. Nice gravity laps to stall this out. That will be the Echo Corruption used. They don't have their Anubrak, and they know this, so they can't really go onto this. Kurt Dog is trying to set up on this as well. Trevorrow stepping forward. Sounds is going to be out, but I don't know if that was really worth it because they only caught 1. They take a lot of damage themselves. They steal away the camp. 16 talent here over the enemy side in favor for Counterpick Stupid, especially when they have an objective popping up as well. This is a huge lead for them. Fighting this level shouldn't be insanely hard. Misha is held back by Rexar, just like Bandit is held back by Bahamut, hence the lack of Bandit Twitter. I hate you all so much. God. You guys are... Oh. And the worst part is, like, I'm gonna make that Twitter, and it's gonna be more popular. Like, people are gonna go there to find out when I go cast instead of actually mine. That's gonna be the truth of it all. I need like a second phone. I need a second person to manage. Like, Bandit, can you manage your own Twitter? Either way, Howling Blast goes out. This is going to be they're just forcing them off this point. We do still see Gazlo in that top lane. They know that they can't go into this engagement, so they're gonna have to give over this Punisher. Gazlo clearing out the Shaman camp in top lane. This is a lot of experience that they're actually just walking. I was about to say, you're walking away from a lot of experience right here. Another Explodium charge coming out. Gonna get the wave clear into that. Frozen Punisher is gonna be picked up. 16s are a sliver away. This will be coming in through the bottom lane, and they're gonna be picked up right there. As I said, Explodium charge build for the Gazlo here. Let's see what they're able to do with this. See what they're able to do with this. 16 to 16 in talent tiers, a little bit of a level lead. 10 to 6 in kills. Punisher Where's the bait over the wall? That's going to go out. Sindragosa goes out, but it doesn't connect onto the keep, so they still have that damage out in their favor. They're trying to connect onto mostly the enemy team. Hyperion come out. Hyperion will be coming out as kind of an anti-siege. This is what I was talking about earlier in the game. When you use Hyperion when people are pushing up, forces them back a little bit. A Nubrek with the Impale to slow down this push in. Another jump coming out from that Punisher, but look at how much damage Gul'dan was able just to dump right on that single target. They need to watch out for those moments, and this is going to be the top lane keep, or the bottom lane keep still up in favor for the members of Tass, though. We're getting into the later half of this game, 17-16. Can't counterpick stupid. Down a level. Excuse me, up a level. And I got, like, this is a close game. This is still a very, very close game between these two teams. Kurtdog gonna be rotating in. That's gonna be the Splodium going out because they did get stunned, but look at that, it's a huge burrow charge onto a couple. They pull a couple in with the Graviton, surges into the Gravel Bomb right there. Horrify goes out, Crypt Digger gonna take in so much damage. Look at all that Echoed Corruption solidifying the kill. Cassia with the Fend for the kill as well. Once again, they pick up the Misha Bear kill, but that is going to be a lot of damage, a lot of kills in favor for Can't Counterpick Stupid, and look at the death march that they're trying to bring through bottom lane. It looks like they're trying to end here. Top lane is stacked up a little bit. They've got to deal with that at some point. Mid lane's pushing in as well in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Phoenix goes out. This just zones them away, but they just say, you know what? You're not going to be able to zone us completely off this. Oh, the cleanse was there. Okay, phew. They cleansed them, and I thought that they were going to get Hobbling Blasted, and then they were just still going to get killed regardless. They take down the bottom keep. Huge play in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. So we'll go ahead and just show some talents. We'll rotate through some of the experience numbers and such as well. Sindragosa locks down the keep. They're chasing and they find Kurtdog. Hyperion comes out, and this is, look at the damage. Ancestral healing onto Thorn right now. They're stepping forward a little bit further. Gravity Lapse goes out. It is going to be the Mana Addict finished out. Frost Presence is going to be done as well, so they're going to be able to get some of those Howling Blasts. And oh my god, look at all of these members getting caught out, and look at how much Gul'dan damage is able to go out. They're not able to follow up on this kill. Kael'thas goes down, Gazlo goes down, the Root's out as well, Cassie is going to fall, and so does the Misha Bear, and they find the Anubrek as well. 5 members wiped out, Catapult nearing the core with a camp still up and available. This is going to be the Siege, completely just moved my mouse wrong. Siege going in, and this is going to be Can't Counterpick Stupid taking us to a game number 3. Make sure that Horrify goes out, but GG, well played. Game number 2 is going to be going over to Can't Counterpick Stupid. All right, while we have the opportunity, I'm actually going to run to the bathroom myself because these games are going very long and I've been chugging tea. So give me 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and throw you over to the talents page, but I'll be right back. I just got to run to the bathroom because this stream, we've been going for quite some time now. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. It's been a long stream.
Host connection
Whoa,
detected.
Jason, thank you so much for the host. I really appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. 2 hours and 42 minutes? Dang. I think I have an uptime one. Yeah, 2 in 51 seconds. Thank you, Ektar. Hey, J-Raid, thank you so much, Jason. I really appreciate that. I made it back in time. I need to get a message out to the team and find out what we're doing for maps and stuff. Where's Kurtdog? Where are you? Okay. I ran to the bed. Oh, or do we already have a lobby? Do we? Oh, wait. How are they in a lobby? Hold on. Oh, Heroes is lying to me. All right. I got it. Don't you worry. I know where we're going for game number 3. Let me also update the team scores. Gotta keep it in the NGS family. Thank you so much, my dude. I really appreciate the support. 2 DCs, 10 lost games, 3 days. Oh, yeah. Whatever. That's just someone's status. Up. Let's get the teams in here. Invite to game. I think they all actually have the same portrait, so I can invite both teams. Invite to game. We got all that updated. Woo! One last thing I gotta do. Cool. Alright. That was an aggressive game from Can't Counterpick Stupid. I agree, Corvix. I know you said you need someone to manage Bandit's Twitter account. May I suggest Kitty Twitty Cat what? Wait, what? My favorite emote is back, baby. That one's never been gone. I think I think I only had it out until they opened up more slots for us. It tweets automatically easy. Like what? Wait, what? Their keyboard is better than mine. Hold on. I need to look. I need to look. What? So is it? It's Kitty. I feel like I need to turn on my safe for work filter or something. Cat. What does this do? 2 months ago. This is like a recipe where they give me the backstory into why they like cats. I'll have to look into this later, but yeah, no, that sounds kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get off my butt and do it. It just seems like it's another thing, and I just don't know if I'm gonna do something, I try and put my heart in it completely, and if I don't, I just don't want to half-ass it and like it not be that great. So that I don't know. That's my whole thing with it. Like I can manage mine and make sure that people know when I'm casting and stuff, and I really would like to do one for him, but like I don't know if I would manage it and update it and actually like put viable content onto it. Got one ready from one team. Oh, this person to wear the band hat. Okay. Spooky worm. So we set the banner over there. Yes, no, maybe so. I'm just gonna ask team 1. Alrighty. Alright, well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna push the button. Boop. Let's do it. Let's get into this game number 3. We are going to be going into... Let's go ahead and get on into this as we've got ourselves our final match. Also, Corvix, thank you so much for joining the Discord server. I very much appreciate you for doing that. Just make sure I'm not missing out on anything. Okay, cool. Let's see. Chat. I want to make sure I just end that chat too. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Game 3, the final match for this Division C West matchup between these two teams. On the left, we have the number 2 seed, Can't Counterpick Stupid, and on the right, we have the number 7 seed, Tass, though. Both are up a game in this best of 3 series, and if you're sitting there and you're just like, but Bahamut, why are we on Game 3, and why are we on Team of Spider Queen? I got you. On the left, we had the coin flip won by Can't Counterpick Stupid. They opted for first pick. Map priority then goes over to the Tass, though, who banned out Dragonshire. Towers of Doom was banned out by Counterpick Stupid. Alterac Pass was our first map chosen by Tass, though, and won by them. Infernal Shrines was chosen by Can't Counterpick Stupid for game number 2 and won by them. Showing that map priority is GG's, we had Tass, though, up 4, Tomb of Spider Queen for game number 3. Let's go ahead and jump back into our draft as we do have, once again, Lunara being banned out, as well as these Stitches. I would assume this is going to be the same bans as, yes, it is. Well, we could see a difference in the last, but maybe. I mean, I think there was a Nubarak band being shuffled around. We shall see. Let's see what this, what are we gonna get to for our last ban out here before we go into this? Tomb of Spider Queen, you wanna catch some people in some rotation, so, oh, actually gonna be banning out the Rhaegar. Not wanting to deal with that from always great cast. Thank you so much, Corvix, I appreciate that, bud. The Joanna is actually gonna be first picked here. All right, can't counterpick Stupid's gonna pick up Asmodan. It's a rotation heavy based map. Joanna has the Condemned to pull people together. You can get the easy clear with that. And then you have Asmodan dunking in. Awesome wave clear, and then you just stack up super easy. The 1-2 punch, though, coming out from Tass, though, we're going to see what they're going to be going for in this game number 3. Do they play it super serious, or do they just go more wonky than before? Jaina and Malfurion coming out here. Didn't we see a Jaina ban? It was pretty early in the last game. I'm wondering... There was a player who had mentioned to me that they're really, really strong on Jaina, or on a hero. I need to scroll up and I need to know this. This is mostly for me, but I'm not wearing my glasses when I need to read something. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. Interesting. We'll see if they, if we're gonna get some priorities onto some of these heroes right now. Game 3 hype, looking forward to this. Seriously. I'm reading off of Discord chat as well, but seriously, Game 3 hype. I hope you are all enjoying this because this could be a potential big ol' upset. Like, let's be realistic about this. We could be seeing Can't Counterpick Stupid being knocked out of the NGS Division C West Finals playoffs by the 7th seed. That is an upset that I think we're all kind of silently rooting for, but we also want Can't Counterpick Stupid to bring it to the table and say, no. I will say this. I'm a little surprised they let that Gul'dan through. The priority into the Rhaegar is a little interesting to me over the Gul'dan. Gul'dan, 1, has really good wave clear on this map. 2, was an absolute nightmare in the last game. Horrify is a great tool to then also get the boss control on that top lane where you can have those kind of boss throw moments. Horrify in the last game got so much value as well, so I gotta say, so far Can't Counterpick Stupid is getting everything they want in this draft, as well as a Maiev too. That's a little terrifying, as the aggression, the damage, and the setup that they currently have. Now, Tass, though, they've got a couple picks before we get into the game here. They need a main tank, they need a solo lane, and they need some follow-up damage to the Jaina. Do we get a Warlord's challenge here with like a Garrosh? Ooh, Diablo going, ooh. Vala gonna be grabbed. I don't know how I feel about the Vala here. I really am not. I'm kind of in between. Give me one second. Okay. Whew, it is really dry. I guess I'm gonna have to turn a humidifier or something because it's just insanely dry air lately. Also, it is boiling in the house, but Cassia will be picked up with a Tyrande as well. That's a lot of damage. Cassia solo lane? Into what?
My blades are yours.
Sonya will round up the draft for the solo. I'm looking at Discord, and apparently the game 1 was thrown. Apparently. I don't know about that one. I think the Illidan caught you off guard. I'm a little surprised that we just don't have them trying to play Illidan once again here. Hi, Bandit Bud. What do you think of that game? Huh? You wanna come say hi to stream? Hey, bud. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think about that game. You think the draft is good? You think they're gonna win? Or are you just tired and you want to be done? I think it's that one done. I'm gonna go lay in bed. Oh boy. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into this. We're gonna be loading into Tomb of Spider Queen game number 3 between these two teams. Thank you all so much for joining me. Once again, I just really quickly want to shout out to Kaimo Tripson for all the gifted subs early, to Tatsuki, to Mongoose, as well as Jason for all the hosts, and just shout out to everyone for the follows, as well as the bits, and the new subscriptions, as well as the resubscriptions. I love you all. Thank you all for being here. I do this because I love you all. And Murda, you did get here in time. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this. Game 3. On the left-hand side, we've got the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid with Velkamer. On the Joanna, we're going to have Salima going to be on the
10 seconds.
Oh my god, the Maiev. Wits End will be on the Tyrande. Thorn once again on the Gul'dan and Osprey, also reprising the role of Cassia. On the right-hand side, we've got Tass, though. Trying to take the win here in this best-of-3 series. We're going to have Shadow Leaves on the Sonya. Austin Powers is going to be on the Jaina. Kurt Dog will be on the Diablo. Crypt Digger going to be on the Vala. And Travago going to be on the Travario. Going to be on the Malfurion. There we go. It's a bit late for me, apparently. Always teasing us with that Tass. Pindlebot. We actually have look at the Umbral Binds going into this. They actually go for Bonds of Justice at 1, and Jaina are going to be bodied right there. That is absolutely insane. What a difference in Game 1 to Game 3 that we're seeing coming out from the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. It's like Shadow Leaves knows I'm watching even though I didn't tell him. Also, John Shevin, thank you so much for the host. I very much appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. Perry Luke. Tass always drafts a little weird. Yeah. All right, we do have the... we're going to be rotating up slowly. I'm just like, are we going for an engage? Is this going to happen? Nah. Not at all. This is just going to be the rotation between lanes. They're going to be looking for the gem pickups here, and this is going to also just be stacking up some of those questing talents through level 1. We do have the, oh, hold on, Wits End is going to be overpowered. They're going to have the Echoed Corruption coming out as well. Bonds of Justice pulling in so many members, or at least trying to get more of those stacks there, as well as they're just going to be getting these Fan of Knife resets, hitting multiple heroes with those. 6 stacks currently sitting on the Gul'dan. And, and the Jaina is going to be sitting on 2 stacks of that Fingers of Frost out of the 20 necessary. It's like, I'm waiting for these fights to blow up. Like, that's the big thing. Maiev, do they use the Spirit of Vengeance to dive forward? They don't use the Blink, but they will be there. We get the turn Spider Queen. We're a little late on that one, Nectar, but thank you, I appreciate it. Sonya will be going down in the solo lane to Osprey, which I'm actually a little surprised by, I'm not gonna lie. I would have thought that the Sonya would have done just fine into that Bonds of Justice, or excuse me, the Umbral Bind, going to be pulling a couple of the members in right there. Jaina does rotate into bottom to make sure that the gems are going to be picked up, as well as the experience won't be lost. Look at those, the Spirit of Vengeance goes in. They're looking for this. Austin Powers runs in the corner. That will be the Lunar Flare. They've got some poke damage. They also will be getting another one of those Thunderstroke stacks. Going to be losing out on some of the gems that were dropped. Also, the regen globe is going to be denied. Meanwhile, Thorin waiting for this. Jaina not going to be going for theirs, and we're just going to keep rotating around the map. Just going to be looking for some experience as well as those questing talents. We do have the Monster Hunter at level 4. Excuse me, Puncturing Arrow. Monster Hunter, I think, is at level 1. Puncturing Arrow from the Vala at level 4, so she can be trying to stack that out. We should be seeing the reset. And Shadow Leaves stepping forward here saying, I want to try and get this. Nice use of the blind right there from Osprey as they get close to the gate, and they say, you know what, I'm not gonna push it any further, and I'll just be able to back out. And the bottom of that cup is extremely hot, as hold on, as we see Crypt Digger going to get pulled in here. Vel? Autos? And I mean, this is Joanna. I mean, you're going to be able to AFK and just walk out of here just fine. Crypt Digger will be able to walk out with just a little bit of health. Once again, 15 stacks on the Gul'dan. Echoed Corruption. Umbral Bind going to be going out as well. I'm waiting. What's the engagement? Turn-in does go over in favor for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. They've got mid lane pressure already mounting right now. This is going to be Sonya in bottom lane getting chased out down here. Wits End does have the Sentinel going out. Lunar Flare will connect. And they're going to be... This is bottom lane forced out quite a bit. Top lane does still have the Joanna just pushing in freely. How mandatory is Lunara ban? Apparently very necessary, because it's happened every single game. There's got to be someone who's just stupid strong on Lunar that they're just not wanting to deal with here. But here's the thing, Thorin on this freaking Gul'dan is just terrifying. I would have banned that out over the Rhaegar from game 1 to 2, or excuse me, from game 2 to 3. Regardless, Webweaver's getting a lot of good push in the bottom lane. A little bit of poke out here and there. They're going to be pulling them in with that Condemn. We do have the Spirit of Vengeance forward. Blink will be there as well. We do have Sonya taking so much damage. The last little bit of that That Spear will go ahead and get the kill onto them, and now they're chasing forward. Spirit of Vengeance, Blink, and Fan of Knives over and over for the kill. Thorn stepping into this bush and overpower. They're going to be able to get the kill onto the Gul'dan. This is still going to be bottom lane fort given over. They're not going to be able to pick up a second kill on top of that. And they even this out a little bit further. They're going to be able to grab one kill, which will push over some experience in their favor for now. 722 from just that one kill. Almost, you know, nearing half of what the enemy team's got from the 4. But that's early game kills and also how the experience for those kills start to stack out as the game does progress. Wit's End, going for the turn in. Easy back off. Pull in with the Condemn. Kurtdog going to be meandering out of here. They do have the turn-in availability on the side of Tass, though, so it looks like we're just going to be able to... I would expect them to actually try and push this in with the Shaman camp, or excuse me, the Bruiser camp that's going to be pushing in through mid. Kurtdog trying to get the turn-in right now. It's going to be the Overpower. Lunar Flare goes out as well. Wit's End trying to slow this down. Fire Stomp going to be going out. That's going to be the Ancient Spear not connecting. Austin Powers trying to turn in the 19 that they have. That's not full turn in, but still pushes them a little bit closer, only needing another 12. Between Kurtdog and Crypt Digger, they should be able to pick those up, as we can actually take a peek and look at only 3 members on the opposing side have those gems. Actually, on both sides, we actually do see one of the members turning in. Only 2 more gems are necessary, as 10s are going to be picked up fairly soon. They actually have the blink backwards to get the pull Kurtdog in. That also will be a Lunar Flare connecting onto them. And this is just, they're able to back off, they're able to play it safe, but here's the thing, if you want to take, now's the time you got to take a fight. 10s are about to be here on the opposing side. If you can get a late game kill like this, or I guess an early to mid game kill, it'll really start to yield over a lot of good damage in your favor, or a lot of good experience in your favor as we look at bottom lane really far stacked out. Sony will be able to come down here and clear this out, but as I said, they're not really going to be able to engage too much or too hard without their level 10s. Those heroics are going to be an impactful factor of this push itself right now, and Sony doing their best to push out that bottom lane. Mid going to be pressured out as well, but it looks like they've already crashed down here, so they say, you know what? Top lane's looking pretty good for us. Let's go ahead and get some waves with the Blizzard and just a literal sliver of experience. Okay, there it is. There's 10s right now. Blessed Shield, Horrify. Everything's pretty much the standard for now. Look at the flank coming out. Blind is going to step this up. Austin Power. Oh my god, the Horrify is going to be there. That's going to be the Tyrande with the Lunar Fall. The Ring of Frost was out as well, but it was basically a bunch of R buttons were pushed between both the teams, and more or less they got the value on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. They get caught in that Ring of Frost, a lot of the members actually in that, but there was really no follow-up damages. They just got the burst onto a couple of the members, and now we're seeing it once again. Leap Sonya. We saw it in game 1. Let's see what value it gets in game number 3, excuse me. I'm not used to us going to game number 3s. I really don't. I gotta finish watching, but I gotta... oh, later, Lorelai D'Angelo. Thanks for coming by. I hope you have a great night. Clear into this bottom lane. They save their bottom lane forward as well with a sliver onto that. They will be able to rotate out and grab the siege camp for some pressure into the bottom. We do have Diablo and friends rotating in. They're going to be able to just go ahead and clear this out. This is just going to be the siege camp pushing in through the lane, and boop. That's going to be just back off, play it safe, wait for more higher tiered levels. I mean, they got a slight experience advantage, but they're going to be able to turn in as well. This more or less just gives them time to kind of deep-push a lot of these lanes. They may be able to even steal the bottom lane fort if they do go for that top lane turn and they don't show in these lanes for a little bit, or if they just show in the mid lane where they're all rotating through. Sonya needs to leave this top, as I think, yeah, this was communicated from the friendly members, and they're going to be able to back right out of there. No big deal. Austin Powers and friends stepping forward. That's going to be Sonya with the leap in, the spin to win. That's going to be the lightning breath as well. Jane is the first one to go down, the Diablo to fall as well. Nobody falling, and Wit's End is just absolutely auto-ending and healing through all of this. Vala goes down as well as the Sonya. Spirit of Vengeance goes out, and Treverio is getting so low themselves. They pick up some gems, but they're going to be going down, and that is going to be turn-in availability for the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid, as we do have bottom lane pressure coming in, mid lane pressure coming in, and this is going to be top lane, boss, and web weavers. Yeah, it looks like they're going to be trying to double up on these. We do also have 26 stacks on the Echoed Corruption out of the 40 necessary. Whew. Ooh, this pressure. I honestly thought that last engagement that they had that on the side of that Tass though, but here's the thing. I think if we were to look at a replay of that, I think Wit's End was just sitting on the edge of that fight consistently, and ever since Wit's End has entered the game in game number 2, because I believe we had a role swap between 2 members from game 1 to game 2, ever since Wit's End has entered, this is a completely different team. I don't know if the shot calling has changed. I don't know if it's just that player on support, because they were the Rhaegar in the last game. I don't know what it was, but regardless, they're winning through all these engagements, and they're doing a great job of it. Top lane will have Boss and Webweaver pressure pushing through. This is going to be mid lane, going to be going, and just that's going to be going down. Vala trying to do their best in bottom, but realistically, they need to address top lane, as this is potentially the ending right now. This is just a lot of pressure coming in through top lane. Webweaver in top here is still very healthy. And we're going to be dumping out that damage with the Jaina as well. Lightning Breath to zone them back. This is going to be the Echo Corruption not getting the return, as it's not fully done, but that will be the Warden's Cage bowling in Kurtdog. They don't have enough souls to come back. Diablo comes back into the fray of things as that Horrify went out. That Blessed Shield was used by the Joanna as well. That's going to be the Rain of Vengeance. Shadow Leaf is so low, they go down to the poison damage, and with the Webweaver and the boss, they're looking to end this game. We are going to be having Can't Counterpick Stupid coming back for the reverse sweep, I guess you could say, in a best-of-3 series. Basically, they came from the long one, they played all 3 games, and they're going to be not sieging on the core, surprisingly enough. Dead timers aren't the longest thing in the world right now, so they at least have the consistent catapult pressure through top, but that does open up avenues for there to be, a response. This is a rubber bandy game, so we could be seeing the members of that Tass, though, being able to bring it back, but you got to get 9 more gems on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. It's not going to be easy, as these lanes are so far pushed forward. Oh, I agree, John Knight. I absolutely agree. I think the timings on those 2 things were so well put together. They got a lot of value there. I think they could have ended if they really wanted to. 16 talent tier will be here, though, in favor for Can't Counterpick Stupid. We have Dat Tass, though, grabbing this camp. We do still have the turn availability very, very close, as it's 9 gems currently in the bank on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. Excuse me, 42 on this in the bank, and I guess 12 in the wallet, as they think they only need another 6. I swear I can do math, I swear. 16 talent tiers here, though, and you can just tell that they're just waiting they're just turtling up. They're letting the waves crash into them. They don't want to go any further into these waves and sacrifice another death and even make this experience gap larger, and you can they're kind of posturing like they want to. They also do have vision around these sidewalls, so they do know that they are going to be rotating into top. Also going to be seeing this through the minion wave here. Webweaver turn is available. Boss going to be up in about 2 minutes. So I think they're just going to opt for the Webweavers. They're going to try and maybe push in and end through here. They could try and grab this Bruiser camp. The mage is already gone. This is going to be a quicker clear, but here's the thing. So since they did this, they already know that they're here, because the camp is still up and the Webweavers make all the camps go away. We have the invade coming in. Kurtdog will be trying to stall this out. Fire Stomp is going to be there. Blessed Shield for the setup, but here's the thing. Joanna's all by themselves. It's going to be a Shadow Charge onto a minion. Horrify actually pushes them further into their own gate. They will steal away the Bruiser camp from mid lane, which will buff out any pressure that they're applying right there. Are they going to be able to end this time is my question, because they didn't go for it last time, but these Webweavers are extremely healthy, and we're 13 minutes into the game. Still pretty early for Tomb of the Spider Queen. We're going to see if Shadow Leaves is able to get the easy clear onto this. Going to have a couple Ice Lances from Austin Powers. 16 talent here slowly being whittled in, and you can tell them they're a little apprehensive about going in on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. We do have Joanna stepping forward. Lunar Flare goes out. That will be the Iron Skin used by them. Hold on. That's going to be a nice Warden's Cage pulling in a couple of members. Leap out from the Sonya. That's going to be the Lightning Breath from the Diablo. Huge ring coming out, but no big follow-up damage. 1 round of the Blizzard hits, and Sonya will be going down as well. That's not the situation you want to be in. Look at Crypt Digger's health absolutely getting shredded right there. Mid lane Ford is going down. The GGs are actually already being called as their core is being assailed by catapults, and they're just not ending on the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. I'm surprised that they're just not rushing through top and going for core. Sorry, my bad. Apparently this is not over. I was thinking that they would just rush through top and through core, because they've got an advantage in this fight, but going to be pushing in through bottom lane as well. Teams don't play with weak links, they play with team members. Huh? Oh, sorry, I missed like half a chat right there. Caught up, there we go, got it. Bruiser camp gonna be cleared out here. I'm so surprised that where they're leaving the members of Tass though, because 16 talent here, that's a huge power spike. We are gonna be having the Northern exposure from the Jaina as well, which is just gonna offer a lot more, the armor reduction offers a lot more in some of these fights. We also do have that ignore pain from the, ooh, this is really risky. Oh, they don't get the fire stomp off in time. That is just F's in chat. Just trying to get that fire stomp, not going to be connecting. More or less, I'll say this late game Webweaver, it's not going to be getting much siege pressure unless they find themselves in a huge win with some big ol' fight. If they can get onto Thorn in the back lane, that'd be huge for them. Shadow charge onto 1. We currently have a lot of damage going out, but this is going to breath into Osprey's face. Ring of Frost goes out as well. They're going to find the Cassia kill initially. Wit's End is just going to be able to get the kill onto the Vala as they also find a Malfurion. That's going to be the Spirit of Vengeance to get them right out of there. Shadow Leaves goes down as well. Shadow charge onto the Maiev. So it's going to be a 3-for-2 trade, and oh my god, an Austin Power stays alive, but with just barely any health, the Condemn gets them regardless. So a 2-for-4 trade as Kurt Dog is just running around the map right now. We have Webweavers descending on all the lanes. They need to clear these out, but as I said, like, more or less, this is just going to buy some time. I don't think this is, like, I think you're going to still lose your mid lane keep, potentially. Gul'dan going into top lane. Oh, no, actually going to be coming back into this bottom, or in this mid, saying, you know what, let's get the mid lane keep. GG is a mind game. Bottom lane 4 does finally fall. Shadow charge in from Diablo trying to 1v3 currently? Full souls, which I don't know. I mean, I get you have souls, but like now you gotta get 100 again, and that's not a good time. Mid lane 4, bottom lane 4 goes down. Bottom lane keep front gate is gonna be going down as well, and no turn availability from the side of Tass though. This is such a weird position to be in on both these sides. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really glad CSS would have won every team fight in the Throne Pit in the favor. Yeah, I can agree with that. That's why I was like, that's really, really risky. I was like, they've got Horrify, and I think it was off of cooldown as well. Now, there is a 20 talent tier advantage, so once again, we're going to be seeing the members of Tass, though, kind of turtle up and just wait. We do see the siege camp being picked up in bottom. There's no way they boss right here. There's no way. There's no way. They're rotating so aggressively through these lanes. Okay. Sentinel goes out. They could try and like bait it, maybe try. Oh, they still don't have 20s. Like they need to avoid fights for a level and a half. Oh, Sentinel goes out. They know that they're there, and it's surprising that they're just backing out on the side of can't counterpick stupid. I am confused. What else go out? I'm honestly like I'm just unsure of like what to say because I don't know what they're gonna be doing. Sentinel went out to boss, so they know that they're not there. This is gonna be the Siege Giants aggressing onto the bottom lane keep, but this keep is, I would say, probably forfeit. If they push in with this is okay. Echo Corruption's now finally been finished at 18 minutes, but here's the thing, that's so much damage. That's already Gul'dan has put out so much damage, and now we have a repeated factor to come out just to put out even more. Now we're not too far off from turn-in availability as well from the side of Can't Counterpick Stupid. They've been slowly picking up these gems. I do believe that I think they needed like 5 or 6 more after this turn-in currently. Sentinel goes out. They know that they're posturing up in this top. Still waiting for the waves to come in, clearing them out, doing their best to just make sure they're avoiding fights. Is there a back door about to happen? You get the clear in the bottom. Alright, well. Okay. Crit Dog will be hearthing back at this time. Yeah, they're going to be trying to go onto the core? This is a little risky, I'm not going to lie. They don't have much. I mean, they've got some minion wave coming in here. Turn availability is in their favor, and do they just back and go for the turn? Shadow charge? No, they don't get the overpower. Crit Dog going to be stepping into a lot of that Echo Corruption, but getting some heals. And yeah, they back out. This is going to be the turn, and they have to know that they're going for this. They have to deny this turn, but they don't have their 20s. Like, it's a game of haves and have-nots, essentially. And this is going to be easy turn in. They actually want to stagger in a bruiser camp with this. This would buy, oh, actually, excuse me, no, Joanna had the last little bit of that turn in. So I was like, wait, do they just need more than that? Yeah. And they didn't have it on the side of that test though either, and they're really close to their 20s. They can defend this with 20s, but look at where the Web Weavers will be descending, basically onto the course. 20 minutes roughly into the game here. Jaina has the burst clear onto this. Okay, 20s are here. Even talent tiers. I'm sweating for the members of Dat Tass though. We'll see if they're gonna be able to make the like 3rd or 4th core defense in this game. Bottom lane pressure coming in. Or look at the Echo Corruption just sitting onto that core shielding already. Thorn is going to be the initial target they have. The Overpower and just everything trying to be used on them. Lightning Breath will be coming out, but there's really nothing to follow up onto that just yet. The rest of the team isn't going to be here. Blessed Shield will be coming out. Leap coming in from the Sonya. That's going to be the Ball Lightning going out. Horrify was there. Diablo, Malfurion, and Vala are going to be going down. The core is going to be shredded here by the Web Weavers, and that's going to be game number 3. Over to the members of Can't Counterpick Stupid. GG. Well played. Oh my god. Alright, alrighty. Whew. What an awesome set. The GG's indeed. Here, Sharebot, GG's. Where's it's fine. You shout people out. Okay. That lobby, we're good. Alright, cool. Alright, and at this time we are going to be joined by Val Calmer. How you doing? Congratulations on your victory. How you feeling after all that?
We are very excited.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, and we're very excited. But no, I can imagine how draining that series is. So let's back up all the way. Game number 1 in Alterac Past. They pull out this Leoric, and they just pull out all this oddity into you. Or not Leoric, excuse me, Artanis. I'm thinking of a completely different series. But Artanis, and you have the Illidan, you have all this blow up, and it starts to really overwhelm you. And then you get into game 2. Were you worried at all about that pressure coming out, or what was it that really changed the momentum from game 1 to game 2? Because game 1, it seemed a little shaky, and game 2 it seemed you got your footing.
Absolutely. So I have been saying for a while now that Dat Tass, though, is scarier than their record appears. We were able to play very relaxed last week because we were already into the playoffs, but this week we didn't get that relaxed, and they are a scary team. They play some off-meta stuff. They come with some surprises, and they brought some mega hurt that first game.
Oh yeah.
And we cleared our heads. Wits, who is our support player, was able to get his children into bed and join us for round 2. Celadorn did a great job for us round 1, but even he said, I want Wits in there, put him in, and we made it happen. We felt very comfortable on Shrines. They're very scary on Tomb. We played them last week and we were so close to losing the match last week that the caster called GG for the other team, and we had a miracle defense. So
see, caster just threw it off right there. That's you should be thanking them right now.
We were very fortunate through all of it. Again, that Tass though is a very strong squad. I agree with Ziltoid in that they probably are more relaxed and goofing off and having fun than the average team during the regular season.
Oh yeah.
And they're just practicing stuff, trying to find new combinations that work for them. But when the playoffs come, they just slap you around and say, "What were you thinking? We're here to play."
I was slightly hoping, and I know you're the number 2 seed, but I think there were a couple people, and I'll be honest, myself included, I was hoping a little bit for an upset. I'm not gonna lie, like they seemed like they were about to bring it to you guys, and that game 2 was just so turned on the head. I was just like, game 3 has to be an absolute burner. But speaking of game 2. You see a Gazlo pick come out. Were you worried at all, or were you just like, "No, we got this. They got Gazlo. Like, it's whatever."
So it was Kurt Dog, I believe, on the Gazlo.
Yes. Yep.
And he plays, from our scouting, he plays so many characters, like you can't ban against the guy. And so trying to figure out, like, okay, what is he going to mess you up with this time is impossible. We've seen him all over the place. And I was just thinking, as soon as it launched, I said, he's going to take Gravo Bomb and he's going to pull off something flashy and make us look stupid. And it happened on the top shrine.
It did.
Gravo Bomb, Twilight Dream, everything. And we just kind of fell over dead. So if we hadn't had the macro lead at that point, I think the game would have been coming apart at the seams for us.
I gotta say, the early game pressure that you applied and the kills you got were absolutely insane, and I think that was really what got you so much value and just kind of split that game. But now game 3, you know it's all on the line. Everything's there. What was it where you had a couple opportunities where you could have ended? I mean, you're pushing it on mid keep when there was catapults already on core. There were 2 dead. Was it just being safe? Was it worry? Can you talk a little bit about that? Because I think even chat was a little bit like, why aren't they ending? Like, I was even just like, why aren't they ending?
We were playing too safe.
Okay.
That's what it was.
I'm curious because I was just like, they could have ended like twice or 3 times. Like, they had this.
We were trying to respect the fact that we got blown up with them a couple of times, and we didn't want it to happen again because we weren't paying attention. So we got healthy, we reevaluated. We probably were fighting a little bit too much with spoons instead of swords, but we were trying to respect the fact that these guys just kicked the crap out of us handily in game 1.
It's like it catches you off guard, and you have to make sure that you're always aware of it. But I gotta say, that was an amazing set, and congratulations on winning. Are you excited, nervous about your next matchup, or are you keeping an eye? What are the plans going through the playoff bracket for Nexus Gaming Series Division C West?
So our next matchup's Paraloot. They pulled off an upset last night against Dive Hard. Congrats to them.
I saw them in chat. I think they were scouting out a little bit.
As I would be doing it in reverse. And I will be going back and watching their whole matchup which was broadcast today on a replay cast. So I've got a healthy amount of respect for them. I think Division C is an extremely tight division on both coasts, and it's as cliche as it sounds, you got to take it one game at a time.
That's true. That's absolutely true. And I think a lot of teams can gain a lot from that advice. I mean, if you try and play it in a series in totality, you always kind of worry about, like, we're down 1 in a best of 3, 5, or whatever. Like, we're gonna lose. Yeah, it's you got to take it one game at a time. That's so very true. But I gotta say, the games.
Ralph taught it to all of us.
I gotta say, like, the games were absolutely a blast to cast and so much fun to watch. I'm sure everyone in chat was loving it. But before I let you go, any shout outs you'd like to give? The floor is yours, my friend.
Well, perfect. The very first shout out is, "Hi, Mom." My mom doesn't watch, but one of these days when I'm accepting some trophy for something, I'll have it practiced and ready to go. And I said I would shout out this next person, so I'm going to. Thank you, Wono, for being the only Nexus Edge analyst to believe in us. So, Ziltoid, you were very persuasive for everybody else, but I appreciate Wono's faith in us. But shout out to the other team. Great play, great competition. We loved going against them the times we did this season. They're fantastic competitors. And thanks to our team. We've got a great group. We're not perfect, but we have a lot of fun together, and we've been together. This is our fourth season. Ooh. So great group. And then finally, thank you for casting, and thanks to Nexus Gaming Series. So putting it all together. We have a lot of fun with it. We love you guys.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you so much for the games. Good luck in your further play within the playoff bracket, and I hope to see you down the line.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good one.
Bye.
Alrighty, everybody, that is going to wrap it up for me, but don't you go anywhere. We're going to host someone over in just a second. I am going to quickly just tell you some quick little things. One, thank you all so much for hanging out and supporting the stream. As I said before, thank you so much for the gifted subs from Kylo Tripson, all of the resubs from everybody, the donated bits, as well as the hosts from Mongoose, Jason, as well as Totski. I really appreciate all of these support, my friends, as well as also John Cheffron for the host as well, for bringing over some friends, and just thank you all so much. I really appreciate all of this. If you want to know when I go live, obviously here's the best place to follow to find that information. But if you don't want to do that, you don't want to follow here, that's absolutely okay. I won't twist your arm. I'll just send Bandit to go shame you in some way, shape, or form. In your dreams, typically, is where he does it. It's a lot like Freddy Krueger, and you just feel bad. And then if you do want to know also what I'm up to schedule-wise and just see pictures of Bandit and stuff, you can follow me on Twitter, as well as I have a Discord where we post and we discuss games. And like today, we're talking about a lot about Sea of Thieves and also some other stuff. We had Dragonshire map. And also, Totski jumped in there to let us know that we were sharing the same mug, so if you have the same mug, congratulations, you're a mug buddy. But yeah, that'll be it for me. Thank you all once again. Kurt Dig, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. But yes, we're going to host over someone in just a second here. I just really want to quickly plug the stream and all those assets. But you can find all the information below in the panels. You just click. It'll take you to exactly said place. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock PDT for a best of 5 series for the Division S. We might do replay casts after that. I'm not sure. It just depends on how long and how tired I am. It's a bit of a late start, so I just don't. It's an awkward spot to be. So we're probably just gonna have the one game tomorrow. We'll see. We'll definitely see how tired we are at the end of the stream. But it's a best of 5 that starts at 7 PDT, and then Friday I'm going to be casting as well. That starts at 4 o'clock PDT, and we have 2 best of 5s on Friday. That'll be an absolute blast. But until then, we're gonna host someone over. I am Bahamut, your castier friend, and I'll see you all next time. Mwah.